guys? It's your Brand here, aka Quick Kush, Beast Supreme, whatever you want to call me, and I'm back again with another reaction. We're going to continue off with the same reaction video where we left off a couple reaction videos ago. I'm pretty sure this is the same one because I have it saved. It took me a minute to find it, but yeah, we're right where we left off. I hope y'all been doing well. Hope y'all had a good weekend, taking care of everything. Hell yeah, I know I did. Shit, I kicked back all weekend, bro. Just chilling, went bowling, fucking, you know, fuck, bro. Tired as fuck, bro. All I know is I'm recharged up, ready to go. I hope y'all be doing well. Let's get into this motherfucking shit. Links in the description. Check out their channels, man. They be doing some hot shit all day, every day on the daily, man. And yeah, let's get into this motherfucking shit. I hope y'all be doing well.
For the arraignment of Tobias Roman. The 27-year-old was charged with multiple crimes, including attempted robbery, threatening with attempt to terrorize, and exhibiting a deadly weapon for allegedly stalking a female employee at a shopping mall.
Yeah, this is the one where we left off last time, for sure. I remember.
Roman, stand up.
My foot hurts. My foot hurts.
And now his initial hearing is off to a rocky start. Stand up,
Roman. Man, and that's why the court don't buy that bullshit. You said my foot hurts, I can't stand up. Then when you think the nigga pressing, the officer pressing you, stand up pressing on his neck. Oh my god, that's why I don't buy that shit, bro. That's why the court don't care when people say, I don't feel so good, take me to the hospital, my foot hurts, I can't walk. Man, they'll figure that shit, they'll bring you there one way or another, they'll bring you to that podium one way or another, shit. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Dick, yeah.
Once on his feet, the judge then asks a standard procedural question. Mr. Roman, what is your true and correct name?
Tobias, my first name. That's it. Giggles or Tobias. That's it. Don't call me that now.
Wrapped up. Giggles or Tobias, bro. He said it in a way like, it's Giggles or Tobias. Remember that shit. Don't call me nothing else. Giggles or Tobias. Man, what kind of gangster, what kind of street name is Giggles though, bro? I heard of so many fucking cool to, well not, either between cool to funny ass, corny ass name, but that is the most fucking, that is the most surprising name I ever heard, bro. I've never heard of anyone call themselves Giggles.
Giggles may be his street name. There's nothing funny about the crimes he's accused of committing.
Ain't no way.
So I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Roman. The charges, Mr. Roman, are attempted robbery. Mr. Roman, you need to be quiet.
Woo!
After being
trying to get one with the judge, bro.
Quiet, Judge Charles Bremer gives the defendant a final warning.
You get one more chance, and then you're going to be removed from the courtroom. That'll be your choice.
For a second, it appears Giggles might quiet down, but his silence is short-lived. But as he's being led out of the courtroom, Roman gets in the last
Here you go. Here you go. Oh shit! He straight up said, fuck you, bro. He straight up said, fuck you, bitch. I'll murder you when I see you, bro. Bruh, nah, he's getting some time for that, bro. There ain't no way, bro. Judge, bro, come on. Why would you say that shit? Now when you go on your parole for whatever time you do, they're gonna be like, denied. Because we're just gonna play this shit right here, bro. Well, you told the judge, whoop-de-whoop-whoop, that you're gonna kill him and smoke him when you see him on this. Like, nigga, what? Denied? Like, bro, stupid.
The judge heard that comment loud and clear.
He straight up said, fuck you, bitch. That was good, bro.
If he will murder me, if he sees me,
Yeah.
I'm going to request the law enforcement take the appropriate action.
Woo! Yeah, that's a felony threat, bro. A felony threat. Oh shit, that gives you more. He's probably gonna get more time than the charge that he's been charged with, bro. Oh my god, he's stupid for that shit. Threatening a cop's one thing, but you threaten a judge, that's a whole nother level.
Tobias Roman later pled no contest to the charge of threatening a public official and was sentenced to 8 months in prison. Of his original charges, all were dismissed.
Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you. All was dismissed besides threatening with the intent to terrorize, bro. Yeah, this is the one we stopped on my last video. That's the one that got him. But then he got more time, 8 more months in prison for threatening a judge, bro. That's fucking crazy. And actually, he probably would have got more time if he didn't plead no contest, bro. I'm telling you. He got lucky for that shit. They could have gave him 3 years to 10 for that threat, bro. You get 10 years in prison for making a threat at a judge, bro. It's fucking insane how lucky some people are. Ain't that some shit, bro?
Threatening with intent to terrorize. He pled no contest and was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
That means you have to fucking be in there for 2.5 to 4 years in prison. Fucking insane.
Next, we're in Miami-Dade County, where Nelson Walker is
Bro, that
charged
judge
with a
looks
crime
like one of them ones, bro.
where the evidence may
Nice
be,
on the
as
outside,
they say
mean
in
on
law,
the inside, bro.
plain
One of
view.
them ones.
Alright, you're charged with stealing a Dolphin jersey.
Are you for real? And he's wearing it in the courtroom. Nah, bro, they didn't take that shit, bro. Nah, bro. That's a new one, bro. They didn't take that off you, bro. And you have a white tee under that shit, bro. They didn't take the evidence off. You're charged with stealing a Dolphins jersey, and you're walking up there in court wearing the shit. Dude, that's like one of the most funniest crap. Nah, bro, this can't be real. The judge is doing this shit.
Judge Ward seems
Trying
to
so hard not to
suspicious of
laugh,
the
bro.
situation,
Trying
and
so hard.
she begins asking Walker about the Dolphins jersey he's wearing. He's got an answer.
This ain't the one, young.
Nah, bro. Don't tell me he went and stole a Dolphins jersey while wearing a Dolphins jersey. Bro, nah, bro, that's some fucking crazy shit. That's some smart shit right there, not gonna lie, because he could just put that shit underneath his, bro. Just be like, what do you mean? This is my jersey, nigga.
No?
No,
Shit.
ma'am.
Bro,
It showed that I ain't took no jersey. I ain't took now jersey.
I didn't take no jersey.
Walker first
Damn,
insists
bro.
the Dolphins jersey he's
That's a
wearing
tough
is
case.
not the one he allegedly stole.
This ain't the one, young.
He then claims he didn't steal a jersey at all.
It showed that I ain't took no jersey. I ain't took now jersey.
The judge then turns to the public defender for his take. But he decides to raise an issue regarding an inconsistency on the police report.
Public defender?
As to Mr. Walker, respectfully, Your Honor, I'm going to be raising a problem with the prosecutor.
This some crazy
As to
shit, bro.
what?
As to this being a felony, because the allegations are an observation of observing the defendant and co-defendant put on a dolphin hats,
Nah, bro, that's what he got arrested for?
and then said,
So let me get this straight. A dispatcher got on the radio and said, code this, code that, whoopty woo woo, we got someone stealing Dolphins jerseys at the mall or some shit, right? And you're telling me when they pulled up, the first two niggas they see was two niggas wearing Dolphin jerseys putting on some Dolphin hats, bro, and they be like, oh yeah, they did it. They ain't no way, bro. And if that's the case, they need to get fired because that's not even stereotype, bro. That's just complete bullshit. I don't even know whether to call that racism or lazy cops, bro. Like, oh, bro, you all choose your pick on the definition of that shit, bro. But they need to get fired or something, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro. If this dude didn't do nothing wrong, if this dude got arrested because he was straight up just wearing his fit, bro, wearing his dude on the street, bro, doing whatever, bro, minding his business, and he gets pulled up and arrested just because he's seen wearing a Dolphins hat and a Dolphins jersey with his homie, bro, that something needs to be done. That's some crazy ass shit, bro. That is some wild shit. I would be suing heavy. I'd be like, Your Honor, bro, charge this fucking piece of shit, fucking whatever the fuck they call it, first officer on scene type shit. I forgot what the responding officer. Charge the first responding officer for bringing me up here for no reason because he's over here wasting all of our fucking time, bro. I would have been heavy on that shit, bro. And the fact that this dude's calm about it, either A, he has so much patience, because he's been through this type of shit before, or B, he just don't have nowhere to go after this. He just don't give a fuck.
it's hats, so there's an issue as to whether it's two hats or one hat.
Walker
That's
seems on
wild.
the public defender's approach.
The officer says A, and then says hats, so there's an issue as to whether it's
Oh my god.
two hats or
Yeah,
one
that cop
hat.
needs to get fired, bro.
Despite the semantics issue,
Come on.
the judge orders Walker, who has 29 prior felonies on his record,
Woo!
held on $5,000
Ooh,
bond.
fuck! God damn. 29? Nah, bro, dude, I'm surprised you got a bond, bro. 5,000? You only have to pay 10%. What's 10% of 5,000? What's 10%? What is it, 500 he only has to pay? 500? I'm pretty sure that's 10% of that. Bro, that's you got easy, bro. There ain't no way. 29 felonies, bro? I would have already left the country, bro. That's like being wanted in 6 to 7 different states and still being here, bro. I would have already been gone. Be on America's watch list, bro. 29 prior. Shit, bro. Shit.
Weeks later, Miami-Dade prosecutors declined to press charges
lucky.
against Walker, and he's
Nigga, lucky,
released.
bro.
But the judge
That
did order
luxury.
Walker to stay away from the Dolphins Stadium. Perhaps not seeing his beloved team play in person is punishment enough.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, look at my freaking. I already got a 7-leg parlay, for this weekend. Check my Fanatics cheat. This was Knicks versus Boston. All the same. 5 to win 32. 4 to win 20.
What he was in court for was bullshit, but the fact that he had 29 prior felony, oh no.
Seeing his beloved team play in
What
person
are you doing?
is punishment enough. Next, we're in Berea Municipal Court. The defendant, 21-year-old Milton Watts, has turned himself in after a warrant was issued for his
Bro, come on. What's with the mugshot, bro? This ain't a school photo. I don't know. What is it with some people smiling at the mug? Like, bro, what is with some niggas smiling like that like if it's a school fucking photo? Bro, it's a mugshot. It ain't no school photo. It ain't no family album, bro. It ain't no none of that shit, bro. It's a mugshot. Hell, I'm glad. I'm glad they don't show the mugshots no more because with me, bro, shit, I had the most meanest fucking not give a fuck look, bro. If the judge would have saw that, which I'm sure she did, bro. I'm glad I got the deal that I did, because even though I could have probably took it to trial and maybe won, and that's a big if, because they don't have that much evidence to charge me with anything other than that one charge, that one misdemeanor. But even if I would have tried to fight it, there's a 50-50 chance I might have won or won and lost. But either way, the reason why I took the deal is because they would have took the long route. They would have made that shit play. I wouldn't be able to drink, do nothing, bro. My life would have been living hell. That's the reason why I took the deal. And I'm glad I got the type of deal that I did at the time, because, yeah. But what is it with some people, but like, man, I've been trying to find my mugshot. I can't find it, because I'm telling you right now, it does not look like, you ain't going to see me smiling like it's a fucking yearbook photo. Be like, nah, bro. Like, hell, man, I'm going to look miserable as shit. My hair was all fucked up with dirt and leaves on it because I jumped on the ground, bro. Fucking clothes was all scraped up. Scars on my shit because I cut myself with some glass when I dropped myself onto the ground. I'm telling you right now, you ain't gonna see me smiling like that, bro. Well, I don't know what it is, bro. That's gonna be the most horrible moment of your life. Yeah, jail's not as bad as prison, but don't get me wrong, jail is still bad, bro. You're up in there sitting around with other people, bro, doing nothing but sitting there eating bullshit ass food. If you can even call it food, bro, some chump, bro. I'm telling you right now, fuck all that. You ain't gonna see me smiling like that, bro. I don't know what it.
Arrest for failure to appear on a domestic violence charge.
Shit.
You were supposed to be here last month.
So if you
did
on
not appear.
DV
Why
charge.
weren't you here?
Dude, he got a domestic violence charge, bro. And he's smiling like that. Yeah, he's gonna get beat up, bro. He's gonna get beat up in jail. Either jail, I don't even think jail, cause jail out here, jail in Arizona, that is, ain't even like that. County out here ain't even like that. At least in the county that I'm in. But wherever he's at, bro, you might get beat up because domestic violence ain't no joke, bro. I pray to God I don't get it. Anything could become a domestic violence, no matter how small. Domestic violence, bro. I don't ever want that charge. Once you get that charge, fuck. It's just like getting a DUI, bro. Your life is just gonna be fucked for like years, bro.
My mom didn't show up. Somebody died in the family. There was no reason for me.
Probably hit a woman or something, bro. I can see that.
Well, it's not an engraved invitation, son. It's a court order.
Yeah, nigga. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm not even. That's what I'm saying. The judge reading my mind, bro. It's the court order. It's the courtroom. It's the fucking case, nigga. It ain't no fucking school event, bro.
You're a lawyer?
Unfortunately for Watts, his grasp on the legal process seems spotty at best.
I'm not even that smart in the legal process, bro. I'm not that dumb either, bro. Shit.
About what?
Bond?
Holy shit! Nah, bro. He did not just say that to the judge. He said we're gonna talk about setting up bond or something like that, bro. Some including bond, bro. And he straight up tell the judge, I don't give a fuck. I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you, judge. Bro, who in their right mind? If it was me, bro, be like, yeah, cool, judge. I'm gonna do every possible thing to make this bond work. I want to go home. I want to fix up my life. I'm sorry that I'm up here wasting your time with the shit I've done. I would have been up there saying all that, bro. It ain't gonna be, oh, I don't really give a fuck if I get bonded or not, bro. I'm home free, nigga. I'm here with the homies. We're gonna be having a good time. No, none of that shit, bro. This dude's stupid.
Judge Green, who's known for his
fuck?
no-nonsense
Oh, you
style,
blowing me trees,
doesn't seem
shit,
particularly receptive to the
man,
attitude.
I like living alone, bro. I like enjoying my time, bro. I don't want to be cramped in there with other. Well, this is the type of dude that loves to go to jail for fun.
$5,000 cash surety bond subject to the temporary protection order.
Watt's remarks have already cost him dearly.
Yeah, fucking
And
idiot.
now, he doubles down.
He just swore at the judge. Can I give you a piece of advice?
It's not even swearing. He didn't even just swear at the judge. He said, I don't really give a fuck about getting bond. Okay, you don't give a fuck? That's cool. How about you go down to jail for bread and breakfast today? Right now. Bailiff, as a matter of fact, bailiff, come here. Yeah, bro, bet you regretting them words right now, nigga. Look at you shaking like a leaf, bro. You're just saying I don't give a fuck. We're over there shaking, bro, regretting turning around. I bet you anything he's regretting what he said right before he turned around, bro. You see the way he paused before he turned around, bro? I'm telling you right now, he regrets what he said. I wouldn't even... What kind of... Bro, you have a chance to get bailed out for free, or better yet, bonded out. Either way, you have a chance to get out, bro, and you straight up tell the judge, I don't give a fuck. Lock me up. No, bro, unless I know I'm getting life, and it's a charge that I can actually live with, I will not tell the judge that, bro. I'm not stupid. This dude's a fucking idiot, bro. He's turning a small domestic...
But you can either make life easy or you can make life hard.
Yeah.
I already ruined my life.
That's 60.
Oh, my God.
You want to go for 90?
Bro, shut the fuck up.
That's 90 more. That's 180.
Woo.
That's 300.
God damn, bro. Woo. I would never. God damn. How many days you want to give me? Now he's still counting bit. This kid's stupid, bro. He's fighting his fucking freedom. Bro, nah, bro, dude. Even his mom. I would never do that to my mom. I'm telling you right now. My OG, my mom were in court with me. Even if I was alone, I would never do that shit. Because I was preparing going alone, thinking no one was going to show up, but they showed up, bro. I would never do that, bro. Even if, especially if my mom was right there behind me watching, I would never do that shit in front of her. The main fact being, is I don't want to make my mom cry. I don't want to do anything that gives me more time. And I don't want to fucking give my mom a heart attack. And make myself look like a fool on camera. So that way, if I do have a chance, let's say if I do get prison time and get added more time because of that, let's say if I have a chance for parole for good behavior, they're just going to play this shit. Be like, well, you did act up in court and we kind of think you're a flight risk. We don't want to risk you getting out on early time right now. Denied, bro. How about you come back in the next 4 or 5 years? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm good on that shit. Now, I don't know the full amount of years, like I don't know how long it takes for you to retry, like, you know, your parole hearing and all that shit. I have no idea how that works because I've never been in prison. I've only been in jail. I've only been in a whole. I've never even been like in the full like back room of jail. Like I've only been in like the holding. Like, you know, like there's two parts of jail. Like once you get into processing, you go in a white jumpsuit, white or fucking bright red or some shit jumpsuit, and you go in holding. If you're in jail for more than 24 hours, that's when they give you the orange jumpsuit. At least out here in Arizona, they give you the orange jumpsuit and they take you to the back. I wasn't in there for more than 24 hours. I was only in there for like up to maybe 12 to 14 hours at most. I was not even in there. I got arrested around 10 at night, and I didn't get out till the next day around like 3 to 4. No, not even around 2 to 3 in the noon. Like the next day around 2 to 3 in the afternoon, bro. I'm telling you right now, that's why I wasn't even in like the back. Like I wasn't even in the pods. I wasn't even in like the actual pod room, like the pod areas, like the pods, whatever they fucking call it. Cause like I've never even been through that. I wasn't that far. I'm glad I wasn't either, cause I didn't want to, bro. Even though it's not as bad, cause I have some people that's been through that. It's not as bad. I still don't want to find out. I'm good, bro. I like my freedom, bro. I like not being told when I can fucking eat, when I can sleep, and all this yada yada woo woo woo. This dude's stupid. He's gonna learn though. He's gonna learn real quick, cause I was scared as shit. I wasn't even actual fucking jail yet. I was just in the holding area with the benches and the TVs and all that shit, where you just wait to see your judge in the pretrial service courtroom, whatever. I was in that area, just in the white jumpsuit, bro. That shit was. It felt like I was in a pillowcase, bro, just playing out cotton potato sack from back in the day, bro. It's literally, like, and some people didn't even get no boxes, bro. I'm glad I got shit. Well, actually, I kind of regret putting those boxers on. I literally remember I took 2 showers back to back because of the clothes I had on. I didn't even know if they're washed or not, bro. The slides I had on. They didn't even give me no socks. They made me wear these fucking. God knows what kind of people had on their feet, bro. Like I had to scrub my feet. I'm telling you right now, it ain't, bro. It ain't worth it. I'm good.
Are you Sir Tony? Yeah, I'm at about a year right now.
Year, goddamn, bro.
Watts' mother and sister attempt to intervene, but there is no stopping the
I would never do
foul-mouthed
that to my
tyrant.
mom. I would never do that to my mom.
I don't think so. I don't either.
Stop!
Woof.
Everybody.
Nigga, this nigga's stupid, bro. Fight the power. Bro, what kind of shit be watching for him to say this shit? I'm telling you right now, you gotta watch some kind of video, bro. I've never heard of no phrase, fight the power, bro. That's some white shit right there, something, bro. There's fight the feds, fuck the feds, fight the system, fuck the system, throw the book, burn the book. Like, there's all kinds of other, I've never heard of fight the power. Shit, that's the most random shit I ever heard, bro. That's some new shit. I've never heard of that. I heard of burn the book, all that other shit, but I've never heard of fight the power. That's some shit, nah, bro. I feel bad for his mom. I feel bad for his mom. His mom is sick, bro. Man, bro.
Deputies and other court staff quickly arrive at the
I
courtroom
would never
for
put my mom through that
backup.
shit. I already put my mom through much shit by all the bullshit I did as a kid, bro. This is just too much. I would never do this. Never, bro.
Despite the judge going all the way up to 360 days in the
Oh
heat of the
yeah,
moment,
he gave him 3 months.
once Watts
That's not
calmed
bad.
down,
Not
the
bad.
judge ultimately decided to reduce the
3
sentence
months.
to 90 days in jail.
He gave him love. He gave him love. Judge gave him love, bro.
For the initial domestic violence charge he was originally in court for, he later pled no contest and was sentenced to 5 days in jail.
Come on, bro. You did all that because you were getting 5 days? Bro, nah. I wouldn't even worry about bond. I would have been like, okay, Judge, like, oh my god, bro. You turned 5 days into 3 months, bro. How does someone turn 5 days into 3 months? This dude is so fucking stupid. He did all that because of 5 days in jail. I would have been thankful that I got 5 days in jail. I would have told the judge on my knees, thank you, Your Honor. I'm grateful that you went easy on me. I promise I won't ever see you again up in your courtroom. I swear to God, bro. I won't do no now. I won't do no bitching into that, but I'm just saying. I would be. I'm telling you, 5 days. That's a blessing over domestic violence. That's a for not putting up the court for domestic violence case. 5 days is a blessing, bro. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. He didn't get no fine. He just got 5 days and he turned it into 90, bro. 3 months. 3 months.
When he was arrested later that night, his blood alcohol level was nearly twice the legal limit. He was released on bond and later retired from the sheriff's office. Today, the 51-year-old's in court to change his plea from not guilty to guilty. A decision he's already agreed to in writing.
And then
This will allow him to serve just 75 days in jail versus a possible sentence of up to 15 years if he went to trial.
Damn!
He's found guilty of all charges. To make it official, all he has to do is say the words to Judge Janet Crocker.
That's another thing, bro. That's another thing. I know I said I was gonna be nice and respectful to the judge, but if I know I caught like 3 bodies and they didn't have no proof, and my lawyer told me I can easily get off this murder and shit by going up there and saying I didn't do it, I have no part of it, and woo this and all that shit. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna get off this motherfucking body, bro. I'm gonna get off these motherfucking murders, bro. I'm gonna go back home, bro. I'll deal with Judgment Day when it comes, if that even happens, bro. Because I believe in a higher power. I just don't know if there's gonna be such thing as judgment, bro. But at the end of the day, because I've seen some court cam cases on A&E back on live television and shit on Dish, back on live cable, where they had like a 99% chance of getting off this case by telling the courtroom, by telling the judge and everyone under oath saying they didn't do it, by putting their hand on the Bible and all that woo shit saying they didn't do it. But they over here fucking admitted to it because Cause they're over here thinking God's watching and shit because they had to put their hand on the Bible and fucking swore an oath and shit. I ain't never doing that. I don't know anyone, bro. I don't know anyone in my life that would ever do that shit, bro. Ever, bro. So to the people that do that shit, you're crazy, bro. Cause there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way in hell I have a chance to get off 3 murders, 3 bodies, right? Let's say if I got into a gang shooting, even though I'm not part of no gang. Let's say if I got into a gang shooting, I just ran up, I just pulled up to a hood and shot him up, right? For no reason, right? And I sped off, right? No witnesses, no evidence, no camera footage, no nothing, right? No nothing, just shell casings with no fingerprints, just the usual, right? My good lawyer tells me, sits here and tells me straight up, hey, they ain't got no evidence, they ain't got nothing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You easily can get out by telling the jury and the judge that you had nothing to do with it. Just tell them that you're at home. You make sure you have a good alibi. Not even have a good alibi. Just be like, just tell them you didn't do it, bro. You get off. I'm telling them I didn't do it, and I'm getting off and going back home. Peace. I'm telling you that right now. I ain't gonna be like, oh shit, God might be watching. I did it, Your Honor. Lock me up. No, bro. I ain't never doing that shit. That shit. Hell with that, bro. Hell with that. I ain't gonna shit. I'll deal with judgment when it comes, bro. That's like 85 to 100 years from now, bro. I ain't worried about that shit right now, bro. I'll deal with it when that day comes, bro. If God wants to send me to hell for that, well then, oh well, bro. I'll be like, send me to hell. I already lived a good life, bro. Shit, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
This time is it your desire to change your plea from not guilty to guilty?
Do I have to answer that yes or no, or can I make somewhat of a statement that's no?
That is a yes or no answer, sir.
Bro, how are you? No, I'm not even gonna go there.
Will I have the opportunity to say anything further?
It is your intention to change your plea from not guilty to guilty, certainly you'll have an opportunity to make any statement. But if it is not your intent to enter a guilty plea at this time, then I'm going to set your case for jury trial, and you're going to stop wasting my time and anybody else's time this afternoon.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to waste your time.
Straight up saw through his bullshit, bro. I'm telling you right now, most judges see. The judge like her is ready to retire, bro. She ain't got no time for none of this nonsense. She already been through that shit.
Intention to enter a guilty plea at this time or not, sir?
Why am I wasting your
Mr.
time?
Chambers.
The judge ignores the question and checks in with the prosecution.
Why am I wasting your
Mr.
time?
Chambers, what is the Commonwealth's position at this time, sir?
Your Honor, we would move to revoke the defendant's bond at this time.
Yeah.
The judge orders a brief recess, perhaps hoping Pate's attorney
Go
can
back to
remind him
jail.
guilty.
Yeah, bro.
My clothes
Going
were
back to
displayed outside the
jail.
principal's office.
Going back to
I was turned
jail.
into a public joke. The bullies turned my
Says, perhaps
Shouldn't
hoping
have
Pate's
fucked
attorney
up. Oh
can
my god,
remind him
I can't even talk right now because I'm trying to throw out the laughing. This dude stupid. This dude's stupid, bro.
Back in court, the judge tries again.
Don't waste my time.
Let's get back on the record and see if we can sort this out.
Go gangsta
At
on,
this
bro.
point
Go
in
gangsta on.
time, what is Mr. Pate's decision with respect to his guilty pleas?
So I believe
Oh, you see that smile on her, bro? She said, I'm ready to lock this
So,
nigga up.
Mr. Pate,
Can I say a few things, or
Oh my god.
I need to understand what it is that we're
I'm
doing
just
here
like
today,
the
Mr.
court.
Pate.
yes, I had every intention of coming in here today and entering a guilty plea. It's difficult for me to enter a guilty plea for a lot of reasons, and I don't want this court to think that I am trying to minimize any responsibility that I had in this situation that occurred.
The problem is Pate doesn't agree with the assault charge. He believes
Oh
the
my
prosecutor only added it because of Pate's position as sheriff, and because Pate rejected an earlier plea deal.
I feel like I'm being very much bullied into doing something that's not right. And I want this court to know that Todd Pate holds himself responsible for everything that he did. But it's hard for me to lay down and plead to felony charges that don't apply.
Oh my god, bro.
By
dude's
this point, the
stupid.
judge
The
has
judge
heard
had enough. Yeah.
Is it your intention today
I would have had enough, bro.
to enter
I would have
this
told her, like, nigga, lock
guilty
him up.
plea?
I'm tired of this shit.
If I could address
This is either a yes or
Yeah,
no.
bro.
Are you
Dude,
gonna
quit
enter your
wasting
plea
my time, nigga.
Yes, everybody thinks it's funny. Let me just plead and get it over with for everybody. Plead to something that I absolutely do not feel good about, but I don't want you to try to send me to the penitentiary for years and years. You can sleep with it, I can sleep with it.
Bro, I'm trying so hard not
Pate's
to laugh at
attorney
these
looks
niggas, bro.
frustrated, while the judge is fed up with Pate's flip-flop.
we're done.
Yep.
Where I think we are today is that on the one hand, the Commonwealth can enforce the terms of this agreement based on the execution. Mr. Pate, I'm talking at this point in time.
I'm high as motherfucker.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm
At
loaded.
this point in time, I'm going to...
This guy's. This guy. Oh my god, bro. I'm trying so hard to hold every ounce of my being from not dying laughing off my chair right now, bro. But this dude is getting on my last bit of patience, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I feel for the judge. If I was the judge on this fucking podium, I would have already had him in contempt of court for wasting my fucking time. Get him the fuck out of here. I got much more serious cases to handle, bro. Shit. This dude is either afraid of jail or just playing games or both, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. He knows what's gonna happen and he's just prolonging this shit.
The Commonwealth's motion to revoke his bond. He will be taken into the custody and housed in the Breckinridge County Jail.
Your Honor, if I may,
You may shut the fuck up.
Mr. Chambers' motion to revoke the bond.
Oh, that's the
I've
lawyer.
already ruled.
That's the lawyer.
I've already ruled at this point in time.
Man.
We're done at this point in time. He's going into jail today.
I'm tired of his
Pate
bullshit,
eventually
bro.
pled guilty and accepted the terms of his sentence.
Dumbass
75
nigga.
days in a county jail
Fuck.
with credit for time served.
Sometimes it feels
Bro,
like there aren't
bro,
enough hours in the
stupid,
day.
bro.
I'm working 3
Hey,
jobs while caring
I've been
for my
waiting
son
for that, bro.
and my mom.
She was
who's in
like, I
courthouse.
overruled you at this time. This shit's done.
Jail
I love that
credit
shit.
for time served. Next, we head to the Washtenaw County Trial Court in Ann Arbor, Michigan for a hearing. The defendant, Donald Roberts, is accused of...
Hold up, guys. My bad, I had to check up on some shit.
Armed robbery, refusing fingerprinting, assault with intent to rob,
Okay.
and larceny. Roberts had been representing himself in the matter. The man standing
Yeah,
next to him is attorney John Vella. Vella was ordered by the judge to be Roberts' standby counsel. Roberts had just finished telling the court about the poor state law library in jail and telling the court that he had no need for an attorney. Assistant Washtenaw County Prosecutor Brendan Taylor responds.
Your Honor, I'm asking the court to use the report dated July 25th of Dr. Smith for purposes of finding incompetency, and I'm asking the court to find the defendant incompetent and to order him to the Forensic Center for treatment and restoring of competency. I have prepared a proposed order. I don't want to reiterate the other issues that have already brought us here. If the court wants me to respond regarding the law library, I can.
No, I've already ruled on that.
I already ruled on that.
While his
He said,
competency
"Fuck you,
issue
I already
remains
said
in
no
question,
go."
Roberts has a question for the court.
What about my discovery?
Woo!
Let's talk about that.
Damn! He said, let's talk about that.
Not right now.
Whoa! What was that? What was he trying to do? Whoa! Nah, bro. What was that shit? Hold up. Nah, bro. Hold on.
If the court wants me to respond regarding the law library, I
No,
can.
I've already ruled on that.
While his competency issue remains in question,
Nah,
Roberts has
bro.
a
What was
question
that?
for the court.
He just disappeared out
What
of
about
nowhere.
my discovery? Let's talk about that.
Woo!
Oh, let's not. Not right now.
Oh yeah! Yeah! He was after that fool, bro. On him, bro. You straight up. So what the fuck?
Not the answer Roberts was
Woo.
looking for.
Oh, let's not. Not right now.
Roberts snaps and then off camera attempts to lift and knock over the lectern as a
Nah,
stunned
bro.
Judge Swartz looks on.
Some more time.
Roberts then charges charges in attorney John Vella
Bro, he
before
got it some more
being
time, bro.
quickly
3
taken down
assault
by
charges,
deputies.
property damage, bro. Yeah. Resisting arrest.
As the deputies move in, this woman carefully finds her way out.
Damn, bro. Yeah, smart.
by
She got out of that
across a row
motherfucking
of
shit, bro.
chairs to safety.
She got out of that shit. I was dying over that table, like, oh, hell no.
The defendant is hauled away by deputies. Judge Schwartz orders a
Hit a
competency
charge
hearing,
out that
and
nigga.
despite Robert's obvious objections, appoints Vella as his representative.
Damn, bro.
Roberts was eventually declared competent and pleaded no contest to larceny, while the other charges were dropped. He was sentenced to 1 year and 10 months in jail.
Yeah, he got it easy. He got
Plane
it easy.
scratchers from the
They
Arizona
could have hit
lottery
him up.
for
They
the
could have
chance
him
to
up with
win up to
everything, bro. But they gave him
$2.5
this,
million.
bro. That's crazy, bro.
Palmer, former Microsoft CEO and a basketball fanatic.
1 year and 10 months in jail. Next, we're in Williamsburg, Kentucky for a bond revocation hearing. The defendant walking up to the podium is 42-year-old Shannon Fox Hamlin.
God damn, bro.
Today,
What she
she's
be
in
eating?
court
Some
for
cake or
allegedly
some shit,
violating
bro?
conditions of her
God.
probation. Once at the microphone, she lets Judge Paul Winchester know she's being represented by a well-known name, maybe best known for his pro bono work.
Oh my god.
And who's representing you today?
I'm represented by Jesus Christ.
Ah, nah, bro. One of those.
He may be,
Nah.
but one-
I thought she was gonna be like, I'm represented by American National type shit, bro. But she straight up said Jesus Christ. Nah, bro. She went there. Nah, bro. I've only seen one other case like this, bro. Because I'm used to the whole, I'm represented by American National. I ain't got no name. I don't need to come with an attorney. I don't need to be here for that.
thing he is not is a licensed member of the Kentucky State
I want
Bar.
to hear this, bro.
So the
Last
judge
one we're doing
offers
before I
up the
cut it off,
services
bro,
of the
because I gotta
public
go do some
defender's
other shit real
office
quick,
instead.
guys.
All right, so I'm going to appoint Mr. Findale
No,
to
I
represent
don't
you
want
today.
Mr. Findale. I have that right, Your Honor. Jesus is going to represent me. I do not want legal counsel.
Okay, all right, so what do you want to say?
So what's he gonna say? I like this judge already, bro. He's over here playing along. That's what I wanted to tell, bro. I wouldn't even get mad. I'd be laughing up there, bro. I'd be trying so hard not to laugh, bro. I'd be like, alright, so is he here today? Does he have a statement? Can he come to the podium? Shit.
I want to say that I have worked hard, loved hard, played hard, but I've been saved.
What the fuck? I lived hard, loved hard, played hard, but I've been saved. Bro, nah, I don't want to pretend I didn't hear that shit.
Apply the blood. I'm pardoned through Jesus Christ.
pardoned.
Okay? I have stumbled and I have failed many
Whoop.
times in mercy's
He's
grace.
one of those motherfuckers.
Not because I deserved it, but because I'm sure somebody prayed. Okay, I wanted to taste salvation and play over here too. I was riding the fence between me and you. God gave me a choice, and it's life or death. I kid you not. Do I look like the person that stood before you in office?
Nah, bro.
I'm humble. I'm in a walk of shame.
But alas, Judge
Lady.
Winchester has had
Nah, bro,
enough
she just made my day right now, bro.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
She made my day.
Allegation is you failed to report to probation and parole.
Shit. Oh shit, bro. This just made my day.
All I need is an answer. Did you go?
Yes, I did. But the next 2 times I didn't have no right.
In addition to not reporting to her probation officer as scheduled, Fox Hamlin has
shit,
another
bro.
violation.
On
I'm about to
December
cry.
9th,
I'm about to
2016,
cry
you
now.
were given a drug
This
test
is-
positive for methamphetamine,
Nah.
and that was confirmed by a lab.
Saved by the blood.
Okay, yes or
Saved
no?
by
No,
blood,
that-
nigga. Nah.
I'm saved by the blood.
Saved by
Bro, she has an answer for everything. She has a holy answer for everything, bro. Saved by the blood. Jesus Christ. Shit, bro. I would never. And I'm Catholic too, bro. I believe in a higher power, but there ain't no way I'm gonna be like, I've been saved by the blood of Jesus Christ. I know I'm going to hell, bro. I already know I'm going to hell. There ain't no way I'm gonna go to the court, but like I've been saved by the blood, bro.
blood or exposed by the blood test.
I don't use drugs, Your Honor.
I
I do
understand
not
that.
use it.
You've already told me that. But back on December of 2016,
His paper says so, but I will not admit it. He said I can.
are you denying the allegations in this motion?
Yes.
Fox Hamlet's probation officer is then called on to offer testimony.
This is how you can uncover all
Bro,
the secrets of your
this
family
last
that no
one
one
made my
ever
day
told
right
you.
now, bro.
There is a platform
I'm telling you
where
right
can
now, I've
search
never
billions of historical
in
records,
my life
uncovering
seen one
hidden
like this, bro.
Hamlet's probation officer is then called on to offer testimony.
God, I'm about to die laughing, bro.
He's not telling the whole truth, Your Honor.
Okay.
You expect me to? He needs to too.
All right, let me tell you something. Now, you can ask him a question.
Okay, have I
Can't
not
reach
been
to
taught?
it.
When you called me and said the drug test came back methamphetamine, tell the truth, Sharon. What did I say?
I did not call you.
Brian Dix, you are a liar in the court of Winsburg. I promise you, Jesus is watching.
What the fuck is she on, bro? I think she is beyond that, bro. I don't think no one is lying, bro. I think she have been on that shit because there ain't no way no one in their right mind gonna be saying all this shit, bro. I'm telling you that right now, bro. There ain't no way. Even if Jesus somehow found you and saved you, bro, there ain't no way I'm coming up in the court. If anything, I feel like if you have been saved by the blood of Jesus Christ, or if Jesus have found you, whatever the fuck, bro, if God saved you, God saved you, I feel like you'd walk into court admitting your crimes. Yeah, I did what I did, but I'm only human, and at the end of the day, I feel bad. I'll accept whatever sentence. Whoop whoop whoop. Like, bro, there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way that if a regular, normal human being was saved by Jesus, been touched by the blood of Jesus, been touched by God's divinity, whatever the fuck, whatever holy shit they want to say, bro, there ain't no way they're gonna be like, I didn't do nothing, bro. I ain't here for nothing. I ain't never used nothing. Whoop whoop whoop. Never done nothing. I've been saved by Jesus Christ. Jesus always won, bro. Nah, none of that, bro. I'm telling you right now, she did it all. She did whatever the fuck they're charging you with, bro. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Bro.
What I'm telling you is, I have to go by what the lab says.
Yeah.
And that ain't do what he said.
Between me and you,
Okay.
prison is to reform me, right? To make me a good person for society. Is that
To keep
correct?
you from breaking the law.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you believe?
She said, prison's to reform me to make sure I become good in society. Bro. Nah, prison's to prevent you from breaking the law. Love that shit, bro. This judge be on point, bro. He don't care. He don't care. I love this shit, bro. I love the judges like this. Shit, bro. Let's hear what more he has to say.
That the blood applied by Jesus Christ can do more reform for me than Peewee Valley. Do you believe it can happen in 1 day, 1 minute, or 1 hour?
Well,
Sir, I'm sentenced to death. I'm going to die.
But as the defendant continues to argue, the judge asks the bailiff to escort her out
Yeah,
and
get her
revoke
out of
her
my
bond.
courtroom.
Mr. Engel, can you take her from
Yeah,
please?
bro.
Motion
Get her
is
out of here.
sustained.
Sir,
Right.
I thought I had the right to speak.
Nah. Your right has been denied.
I will speak, please. No, I will speak to the judge. No, I'll speak to
Yeah, your right has been denied, bro. Your right has been denied.
I have the right to. I won't die. You'll shoot me.
As it becomes more apparent
You
that
think
she's
he'll shoot me,
going
bro.
quietly,
You stand tall and handle. I won't go, sir. No, I won't.
Man, taser ass. You dragged her out the
another court
courtroom, bro.
official enters to help
Come
her.
on, man.
No, I won't. No.
Where's the real deputies at?
No. Mr. Winchester, I won't. No, no. I won't go. You understand? You'll shoot me before I go. I won't go.
Don't shoot me before I go.
No, I'm not.
To you, okay?
I said I won't.
Except
Seek truth and you deny it. No. Winchester, please. I won't.
They're gonna drag you out like a baby. Yeah, carrying a body, bro. They're carrying a body. Yeah.
Goes into the hallway.
They carrying it like a sack, bro. I won't go.
Fox Hamlet continues to resist,
This
reportedly
is good.
kicking one of the bailiffs
Nah,
and
bro.
causing an injury to his hand.
Hell.
On top of having her bond
What do you mean,
revoked,
hell, bro?
Shannon
You're in
Fox
God's
Hamlet was
country.
charged with contempt
Shit.
of court, second-degree assault,
Shit, you just said it
resisting
yourself. You already been saved by Jesus Christ. What do you mean, hell, bro? Shit.
arrest, and second-degree disorderly conduct.
Yeah, you should add more
She
time,
was
bro.
sentenced to 8 years
Woo.
in a Kentucky prison.
And that's a wrap. That's a wrap for right now. I'm gonna continue where we left off next time, bro. That shit was. This lady over here thought saying all that shit was gonna prevent her from going in time, bro. Nah, bro. I've never seen no judge. All right, you've been saved by Jesus. You proved to us that you've been saved by Jesus. I'm gonna go ahead and uplift you, crime, pardon you from every single crime you committed. We're gonna go ahead and give you no time. Matter of fact, time already served. You're free to go. Have a nice day. I have never seen a judge that ain't nothing. Fuck. This lady's delusional as hell, bro. But y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this. It's been a good one, bro. Hope y'all been having a good day, good weekend, bro. Hope y'all been living it up, chilling. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all stay baked, stay safe, and yeah, catch you on the next reaction. Peace out.